Hey guys, I just wanted to post an update for our channel. Originally, the intention was to show how we can build our dream home on our recently bought property in the Rogers downtown area. Um, Quickly after we started that process and tried to start living there, um, we were quickly told that um, basically what we were doing was not in city code. We couldn't have a camper out there. Um, and so that had to be removed. And then also, we were obviously creating the small crate to hypothetically live in or visit sometimes. And although Preston was an electrician for 10-ish years, he knows the electrical side of all that. There were a lot of specifics that, even though it would have been effective, it's just not city code. So there's a lot of modifications we need to make. And then around the same time, I found out I was pregnant. And so that was a really big sign that, like, we just need to hold off and find another method to approach the situation. Although I hadn't posted any updates, we didn't quite know the direction our life was heading. And it was all happening so fast, and we weren't quite sure. So in between our last video and today, it has been, I believe, a little over 2 years. And we had decided, we had moved in with Preston's parents for, I believe it was about a month, to kind of figure out what we should be doing and figure out like how our life would go with a baby, because it was literally not only was it not close to something we wanted, but we actually did not want any kids. And so I believe the new direction of this station or broadcast system will be to show some of the choices we've made. We've bought a really, really, really cheap house out in Clifty, which is east of like the Northwest Arkansas area, but heading out towards Eureka. So technically still Northwest Arkansas, but very rural. Our house was, I won't say an exact price, but it was under $50,000, like quite a bit below. And it needed a lot of repairs. So that was kind of in line with the direction we were going anyway. And although I don't know that the timing was super optimal because I was pregnant, we had a lot of friends and family that really buckled down and helped us. Our family really took a lot of initiative to understand the situation we were in, and they were giving a lot at a time that we really needed. That was really key in helping us feel stabilized in a time that didn't feel so stable. But we couldn't quite let go of our Rogers property because it just didn't feel right. I still wanted to build there, but we bought a new home here, and it just wasn't working out, but I couldn't let it go, and obviously Preston couldn't let it go. We still have those dreams, and we think that we've navigated around that in a way to hopefully continue that in the future, starting small, but a path we're leaning towards right now is maybe keeping this home and making this our ideal home because of the price point, investing our money here, and then slowly and eventually having our Rogers property be kind of like more minimal, but still a place that we can go and visit because that was also such a cheap price point. And the connection would be that we have a dream and that we're something we can't let go of, and we're gonna keep following it even if it keeps morphing and fluxing with the situation. With that being said, I've made a lot of connections with, I'll just say, life problems I had never had answers to, and I couldn't stop searching. At times, my search would turn into an obsession, and that really ties in really strongly with Preston and I's connection and how we found each other, how we fell in love, and how we started our project. That's one of the biggest methods of ignition that really formulated our relationship. So that will be an alternate method of kind of like tying it all together. So it might kind of seem all over the place, although the main theme is still that we're creating and we're building, and I hope to go back and kind of show the process of our Clifty home, and then also eventually pick back up our Rogers property, and intermittently tie in some of the concepts that have been merging for me and how the science really ties into the mystic fantasy religion, um, and how like the data is there, but it morphs all of subjects that I really have had struggled with my whole life, with a really strong emphasis on the term mental illness. There are a lot of strong emphases, so that's the new direction of the challenge, but we hope to be updating at least more regularly, um, and it might not be the direction that you are wanting. Hopefully, we eventually get there, but it may be a bit slower than intended. So um, that's just a quick update, and we will hope to talk to you more soon.